Hey guys, back with another Mindset Monday video for you. I took last Monday off because it was Memorial Day. I just didn't get around to it. So today I want to talk about the process and enjoying the process. I've had a lot of ups and downs over the years in my training, and the most constant theme that I always come back around to over the years is enjoying the process. So whether you're just coming to the gym to train every day for general health, for general physical preparedness, for being able to pick up your kids, or maybe you just want to live to 100, it really helps to enjoy what you're doing. So whether you're in it for that, or whether you're a competitive athlete, maybe you want to go to the CrossFit Games, or maybe you just want to crush local competitions, you still have to be able to enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, it's not very fun. And I've kind of been there through it all. So I've been in places where I'm just not liking it. I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. I felt like not making any progress. Felt like I wasn't getting any fitter. Felt like I was just stuck in the mud, or like just kind of treading water. And that's not where I want to be. So as you know, I'm a competitive athlete, and I do enjoy competing. That's another thing. If you don't enjoy competing, you might not want to do it. But I really do enjoy competing. I really enjoy in-person competitions as an individual. And I learned that by doing one. So the first, out of not local comps that I did was the Fittest Experience in Texas in the Masters division in my age group. And I went into that with the mindset of, I'm just going to let my training, I'm going to trust my training. I did so much work. I went into it through enjoying the process that I was going through at the time, training, preparing, fueling properly, focusing on, recovery, sleep, mindset, working my weaknesses, all those things. And I went into that comp saying, I'm either going to love this or I'm going to hate it. And, come out of it a better athlete, a better person, and I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn, use this as a learning experience. And when I went, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed not just the experience itself, but the preparation leading into it. I enjoyed just trusting. It's like at a certain point, you can train all you want, but you're not going to get any fitter. So you just have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your training and that you've prepared enough, and then just kind of let your training do the talking. So I went into that competition with that mindset of just going to do my best. Not really, I had a goal, but I didn't really have any expectations other than to do my best and give my full effort. And I 100% believe that I did that. And I learned so much from that competition. I had a blast. I learned I really do enjoy competing as an individual. I learned about fueling for the weekend, making sure that I have enough left in the tank, what to eat, what not to eat. I learned about adversity in competitions and how to react when a judge no reps you. You just got to keep going. And I was really, really proud of myself for controlling my reaction in that situation. It's like, you just got to keep going. And even if your reps are good and you're getting no reps, you just got to keep going. You can't freak out. Can't get mad at the judge. Can't cuss them out. I just learned so much. I can't say enough about that competition. Also, I learned, how traveling affects me, how important recovery protocol is, cool downs, warm-ups, all that stuff. So anyway, back to enjoying the process. I enjoyed the process of that training leading up to that, of that competition. And then I did another competition, same thing, the Masters Fitness Collective. I had a lot, after coming in, what was I, second at the Fittest Experience, I was like, okay, I can do this. I guess I belong, and finally started kind of believing that I was good enough to compete at these competitions. So the next one I did was the Masters Fitness Collective, and I had a lot higher expectations of myself because of the division that I was in, and went into that kind of putting more pressure on myself, and also just, again, trusting my training, trusting my preparation, and going into it just like full effort. Got to give it everything I got. And I did that, and I learned so much from that weekend, and I took everything that I learned from the first one and brought it into that weekend. It's all about learning. My mentality, fueling, like, what do I do? I'm staying in a hotel, travel time. So everything I learned from the first one, I was able to use that information and make it better for the next one. So after that, I think I came back and I just continued training, but I kind of fell into a funk. There's a certain point that I get to in my fitness, and there's a certain level, and I haven't been able to really surpass that. And I have to surpass that to get to the next level, obviously. So say I'm at, like, there's 5 levels. I'm at level 3, and I really need to get to level 4. I just was frustrated because I felt like I was just there. I was at level 3, not able to get to level 4, and I didn't know how to get there. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And I just got into this funk. I was not enjoying training. I was coming in to the gym just like dreading my training for that day, dreading the workout, and I just lost sight of all of it. I was like, why am I doing this? What am I doing this for? I am miserable. And if you were coached by me, you probably noticed that, and I apologize. So, and that's important too. I really need to be making sure that my mindset is right for coaching classes. Like, I need to be a good example. I try to be, we all have good days and bad days, but I try to be a positive influence on people's lives that I coach and that I see every day. So if I'm in a negative mindset, how is that helping anyone that I interact with? So anyway, after some time of just really trying to figure out what the heck's going on, and I was burnout. So I changed some things. I changed programming. I got a coach and an individual program. And that has kind of been a game changer. So previously following a competitor program, and comparing myself to people in that program, also doing that program that I don't know, and I'll get to comparison in a second, comparing myself to maybe games athletes. I'm not a games athlete. I've never been to the games that these people have, or they've been to semifinals. So why am I comparing myself? Because there's scores right there, and I feel like I need to be at that level, but I don't know how to get there. So anyway, I reached out to a referred coach, and basically that's what they do. They help you dial in your weaknesses and train your weaknesses to make you more well-rounded, help you get to the next level in your fitness journey. So that's what I did. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a couple months now. And I just want to say that, and I say all this to get to this point of I am back to enjoying the process. I actually get 2 rest days a week now. Before it was like training 6 days a week and then active recovery on Sunday. And I was exhausted. I was very tired. I could barely even train on Friday and Saturday because I was so sore, burnt out, had no desire. I'm just like, oh, I don't even know how I'm going to do this today, but somehow just like showed up and dogged it. So I feel like now, not only am I more well recovered, I have more balance in my life. So I have more time to run the gym and do things that I need to do for the gym, as you know, taking on half ownership of the gym. That's really important. I want to dedicate a lot of time to this gym because I love it and I want to grow and I want to be a great business owner as well as a coach. So having more time to focus on things like that, as well as training, is really important. So being able to look at my workout, look at my training, say, all right, I have 2 hours of training today. This looks so fun. That's like what I say most of the time. It's like, I love this workout because it's written for me. It's written for my weaknesses. It's not something that is unattainable, that's impossible for me to do. I had to spend more time figuring out how to scale for myself than actually doing the workout. So now someone's just telling me what to do. So I'm enjoying the process so much that I don't even care about the outcome. I stopped focusing on the outcome. Like, I'm just getting better. I'm taking it day to day, doing what the program says, what my training says, what my coach says, and guess what? I'm getting better. Imagine that. I'm not picking and choosing what I'm doing. I'm not, biased in what I do. I do it all. I communicate with my coach. I give him feedback, and he adjusts things as needed and gives me very realistic goals. So for example, instead of like today, I did 3 AMRAPs. Each AMRAP, as you know, you would get rounds and reps, right? So my coach told me focus on getting the same amount of rounds and reps every set. I had 3 sets to do. So instead of saying, okay, your goal is to get 3 rounds every set, the mindset is so much different. It's get the same amount of rounds. Be consistent. Work on your consistency. Go unbroken on this movement. Push here and try to hang on to that. The difference for me mentally is everything. Everything. If I go into a workout or a competition and I have any doubt or don't believe in myself or I don't have confidence, then it's not gonna go well. I need to be able to believe in myself and feel like I am succeeding. If I feel like I'm failing or just mentally unsure, then the workout or the training piece or the comp usually doesn't go very well. So I encourage you to take a look at what you're doing and make sure that you're enjoying the process, because we can get, and this applies to class. So same thing with modifying. So you see the workout and you're like, oh, it's bar muscle ups, but I can't do bar muscle ups. So this is gonna suck. This is gonna be really hard. So-and-so does bar muscle ups and I don't, and they're gonna beat me. So it's all about just shifting that mindset. Like, what's the next best thing? Okay? Don't do something you're not capable of doing just to do it. Your goal for most of us is to get fitter and better. So pick the next best thing, stick with that, and focus on getting the right stimulus and getting fitter and getting better at something instead of doing something just to do it. Comparing yourself with others is is one of the least beneficial ways to get better. I was going to say something else, but that's all I'm going to say about that. I can tell you, when I was doing that, I'm just going to talk about me and my experience with that. So when I was doing that with complete strangers, right? People I have no idea who they are. Who knows if their score was real? Who knows if they did at RX? They said they did, but who knows if they actually did? Who knows who they are? Who knows how old they are? Who knows, there's a million variables. So why am I comparing myself with them? Okay, it's about me getting better with me getting better with my weaknesses. It's not about trying to beat Susie Jane or whatever. In a competition it might be, but not in training. So, leaderboard all you want in a competition, but training is training, and training is just that. You don't have to kill yourself every day to get better. You should focus on your weaknesses and learning how to ask a coach or listen to a coach on how you can get better with whatever you're working on, with whatever your goals are for that workout. That's what I did, and I can't even tell you how much it's changed my life inside and outside of the gym, because I am happier. I'm having more fun training. I look forward to my training, and my training is a big part of my life. So if I'm not enjoying that, then everything else kind of doesn't go well in my life. It kind of has a ripple effect, unfortunately. And that's just where I'm at right now. So enjoy your process. If you don't, please let me know. I can help you figure out how to enjoy your process. We'll talk it out. I've been through tons of different scenarios and experiences in my years of training that I've enjoyed it, I haven't enjoyed it. And it's all about me and my mindset. That's pretty much all it has to do with my training, my mindset, and